Welcome back to the piano studio of Lisa Bailey. We are in Carol Matz's favorite solos, book 1, and guess what? We are on the last song. Page 21, 22, and 23 is my first goal. So I will play this one through for you, and then we'll talk about some things to practice. Ooh, that's a great way to end this book. All right, my first goal. We are going to start off with your thumbs as neighbors. So left hand is going to have your thumb on C, and right hand, if you look at measure 4, your thumb is on D. Okay, so that's where you start. Now this one moves around a little bit, so let's see what the changes are. So thumb on D, so thumbs as neighbors. And so that brings us all the way up to A for finger 5, which is way up here. All right, then let's see right here. Look at this. Right here in measure 13, 14, 15, finger 3 is on E. Now, prior to that, we have had finger 2 on E. So in measure 15, we have to slide our hand down so that we're here. Now it's going to change again. Are you ready? So in measure 17, we're going to move down again so that finger 2 is on C sharp and finger 4 is now on E. So look at this. We started here. Then in measure 15, we slide our right hand down. And then in measure 17, we're going to be on C sharp and E. And we're going to be that way all the way through measure 24. And measure 24 is the next change. Here we go. Finger 2 goes back to E. So this is like the beginning with your thumbs as neighbors. So let me go walk through those changes. So I'm going to start at the pickup note right here on the word then in measure 12. And I'm going to play 13, 14, 15, and I'm going to keep going through these changes here and then our change back to our normal spot. So starting on the word then, here's the change. And then we have another change in 17. So finger 4 is still E. Now we're going to shift back up. Okay, and it stays that way for the rest of the piece. Good. So there's a ton of sharps in this one, so watch out for those. They start on the first page with just one. But then on the second page, look at this. We have a sharp here, we have a sharp here, 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 and a whole bunch of them on this page all the way through. And remember, a very important rule, when a sharp is marked in a measure, it applies to that note for the rest of the measure. So this would be a D sharp again, even though it doesn't have a sharp next to it, this sharp applies to this note. Okay, so you're going to see that again over here in measure 23 where we have a C sharp. This is a C sharp, and this is also a C sharp. Okay, so notice all of those places. Some dynamics in this piece. We start off mezzo piano. We get a little bit louder. Some of these are hard to see because they're right on a page turn or right at the end of a measure. So get out your colored pencils and circle those in red colored pencils, and then you won't ever miss them. So mezzo piano, mezzo forte, and then we change, ritardando, remember we slow down and then go back to our regular tempo while we change to forte. So now we're forte, for the rest of the piece. And we end right here with a staccato and an accent. So this note right here, these notes, these stacked notes, are the loudest notes in your whole song. Because remember, an accent means to make that note, those notes, louder than everything else. You stress that note, accent it. So I'm going to start here at measure 30 and play from there to the end so you can hear that accent. Hear how it was louder? So that's exactly what you want to do in that section. Well, I have thoroughly enjoyed this book with you. I hope you enjoyed it too. Feel free to comment below and let me know what your favorite song was in the whole book. I would love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next playlist. Thanks so much.